Alright, let's play a game. You have 3 lives. You lose one of your lives every time you laugh or smile. And if you lose all 3 of your lives before this video ends, then you have to click off and never come back. I'm not trying to cultivate a community of losers here, okay? Keep it together.
Just go in the ocean, bro. Like a fish.
What's with you guys and making me pee outside?
Well, I have fun doing it.
There are a ton of great picks for the best gem on Steven Universe, but for me, Amethyst has always been number 1. I've always just loved her entire vibe.
I told him to say I love you. I love you.
That's so sweet. I love you too.
She's lost so much over the course of her series.
That was awesome. No! Mi torta!
She's also had to suffer through some of the most painful experiences that you could possibly imagine.
I don't even want to know what happened to you.
I got hit by an airplane.
Not to mention her several close encounters with death itself.
They're gonna put me in the ground. No. Those flowers are lovely.
Amethyst great. I mean, for one, she's incredibly reliable.
This time, let's build a moat. I could be the crocodile. Jazz hands.
No.
Why not?
You always say you'll be the crocodile, but you never commit.
She's also the type of gem who'll try her best to cheer you up when you're feeling down.
Yo, Steven. Why are you standing there all sad like that?
But that's enough about Amethyst. I'm here to make sure that you lose all of your lives, so let's...
Quick, you have to pretend to be my mom to Connie's mom.
Hello, this is Mum Universe.
Not.
Yes, the children are playing swords. Sorry, playing with swords.
Waste.
They're bleeding. Oh no, they are dead. Don't call again.
Any more time.
Sorry, I panicked.
How about we move on to Garnet, the self-proclaimed funniest character on the entire show.
Wow, Garnet, that was the funniest thing I've ever heard.
Garnet, master of comedy.
Or is she?
All comedy is derived from fear.
You are too much.
Maybe Garnet is just always afraid, which would low-key line up with some of the traits that we've seen from her counterparts.
But she's so wonderful and spontaneous. I have no idea what she could... Why would she be a cowboy?
But at the same time, Garnet is without a doubt one of the most hardcore and stoic gems on the show.
Criminy, are you okay? That coffee was really hot.
I drink coffee for breakfast.
Incredibly intense character.
You can tell Steven about all the beautiful things you wrote to me in your missive.
I didn't write that.
Honestly, if you're still watching this video with more than 1 life left, then I'm going to need to bust out my A game.
Blink if this means you love me. He loves me!
Steven Universe has always been exceptionally great at making seemingly meaningless gags become relevant again in the most hilarious ways.
Thank you, Steven.
No prob, Bob.
It's Lapis, Bob.
These moments are usually always related to Lapis and Peridot for some reason though.
Peridot, are you gonna be okay?
I'm a traitorous quad! Traitorous quad!
No.
I know. But wait, you guys have to see the inside. Lapis, fly us in!
No.
When it came to the Homo gems, Peridot was definitely given most of the highlights.
Think like a monster.
I mean, there's a reason why she's considered to be the most lovable crystal gem.
Say we'll do it together and it's gonna be great!
We're gonna do it together and it's gonna be great.
Liar!
The truth is, I never really agreed with the idea that Garnet was the funniest gem on Steven Universe.
Will you help me into my birthday suit?
Yeah! You better run!
Steven is, without a doubt, my pick for the funniest gem in the series, which is only natural, right?
Connie, I'm bald!
There were a ton of top-tier jokes made about Steven's very existence as being the first human gem hybrid. From jokes being made out of the fact that he wasn't sent to school.
I told my parents you have a nuclear family.
Nuclear? Sure, they make stuff blow up sometimes, but that's because they're magic, not radioactive.
To jokes being made whenever his human life and gem life cross paths in Beat City.
Large Large pizza, please. Extra fishy.
You must be hungry.
I'm ordering for 2.
Steven's pregnant?
I'm almost out of clips.
Human screams are my favorite of the Earth's delights. I want to hear the human screams forever.
Okay, that's kind of troubling.
Please laugh.
I think I made one eye bigger than the other. I was going for a feeling.
Honestly, I can't even draw a circle.
Okay, Garnet, you just drew yourself.
I like me.
Wow, if you're seriously still in the game, then I guess we could check out the funniest official comic issue together, where the Shorty Squad goes to the annual Beat City Renaissance Fair. Created by Rebecca Sugar herself, Steven Universe issue number 4 not only blessed us with one of the most hardcore adventures featuring the residents of Beat City, but it also gave us the story of how Peridot got banned from Beat City's Renaissance Fair forever. The comic issue being set after the Shorty Squad heated encounter with Jasper and the lighthearted events of a kindergarten kid opens with Amethyst, Peridot and Steven taking a break by visiting Beat City's annual Renaissance Fair. The trio would manage to enter the venue after basically getting scammed by the gatekeeper, who charges Steven and Amethyst the full price of admission while simultaneously only charging Peridot the price of a child. Peridot, wondering why humanity would celebrate a point in time when they were far less efficient, gets 2 answers from each of her companions. Steven explains that sometimes it's just fun to experience nostalgia, and Amethyst literally says historic meets best meets. Mr. Smiley, attempting to cheer Peridot up, manages to push her into getting a face painting fairly quickly, and that's great. But what kind of messed up Diamond Authority insignia is that? Why is Blue Diamond on top? Actually, never mind, that's low-key a hierarchy that I can get behind. Peridot, feeling insulted by Steven and Amethyst's predictable reaction to a freshly painted face, wanders off on her own and decides to make herself feel at home inside of Lady Hatchet's weaponry, which leads to her getting her hands on an actual weapon, before it gets instantly replaced by a less deadly version. After the Shorty Squad is reunited, they decide to make their way to the highly praised jousting tournament. The first round, set up by none other than Jamie, begins with Lady Hatchet facing off against the tournament's undefeated champion, Surrender. Peridot, still bitter about losing her weapon earlier to Lady Hatchet, shares during her brutal defeat at the hands of Surrender, followed by the consecutive defeats of every other adult applicant from Beat City, leaving only the children behind to defend the name of their parents. Within a few seconds, Onion would single-handedly put an end to Surrender's long reign of terror, causing our girl Peridot to get inspired by the idea of his smaller size giving him some kind of advantage. Naturally, Peridot decides to be the next in line to joust against Surrender himself, leading her into discovering the world-shattering fact that all of her matches that included children were rigged. Also, it's not that kind of jousting tournament, Amethyst. Peridot, tired of being treated differently for being small, challenges Surrender to a rematch, after finally coming to terms with being adorable. So the controversial rematch begins with Surrender making the decision to forfeit the round and quit being a knight altogether, because of the extreme weirdness of his new reality finally setting in. But at the same time, Peridot, enacting a nasty plot, suddenly falls off of her horse, pretending to have been jousted by Surrender without mercy. Taking advantage of Surrender's kindness, Peridot waits for him to get close to her, slaps his nose as hard as possible, and then gets banned from Beat City's annual Renaissance Fair forever. Congratulations, bud, you made it to the end of my game without losing, which means you're a buzzkill. You won, but at what cost?